So The Asylum is one massive album. What was it like making it? You want to start?
Sure. Writing process pretty much started right after we finished touring the Indestructible cycle. Within a couple months, Dan and Mike had put together, some material that they were sending to David and then to myself to start working on. And it wasn't, until, let's see, within 6 months we'd had a body of work, and then we got maybe less than 6 months, and we hit the studio. I believe it was November.
February.
Oh, February is when we hit the studio. Yeah. We were. That's right. And we just knocked them out. We usually don't go in the studio until we have like a really good. We know how the songs are going to go. We demo them up pretty well ahead of time. So we don't really waste much time in the studio. So after we feel like we've got the majority of the record, or almost the whole record, then we go in the studio. In February, we went into the studio, and we always record extra songs. So there's 12 on the record. We usually do 15 to 17, a larger group, and I think we did 17 songs in 7 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And you recorded again in Chicago, Illinois during winter. Is it important to record during winter for you guys?
Danny might have a slightly different opinion, but I fucking hate the winter. I'm sorry. There's no reason to go outside. You have no, you have nothing else to do, so you might as well stay locked in and work on your shit and, do what you have to do.
You get a lot of work done if you would live in Finland, because we got winter all the time. Yeah. But The Asylum is the second album that Dan produced. What's it like having Dan as a band member doing the production work, or being the producer?
To be honest with you, it's really no different than it ever has been. We've always been very self-sufficient. The difference is now we don't have that fifth pair of ears in the background. We have to rely on each other a lot more. He's always been the biggest part of the musicality of the band, and he definitely hasn't really changed the role much, other than just getting the credit that he deserves.
The process by which Disturbed has made the records has never changed. Other than not having that extra person to lean on, there's a little more pressure on us. And Dan and David in particular, to make sure that the music and the lyrics and melody are what they need to be something that we're proud of to release. We don't have someone else to look at and go, well, what do you think? It's just us looking at each other going, well, what do you think?
Is a taskmaster in the studio. I think he almost enjoys staying there ridiculous hours to a certain extent.
He has no problem doing 14-hour days. Most people, they're in the studio so long they get ear burned. I've never seen him exhibit any kind of burn from being in the studio. The man's a machine.
Yeah. I think we all take our time in and out of the studio. Occasionally I just have to get the hell out of there. In order for me to finish doing what I have to do, which usually by the time we hit the studio is finishing up about 7 or 8 sets of lyrics that I have yet to finish. I can't concentrate with 100 different things going on and all these noises and everything else. So I need to kind of go back home and be up all night and just work in with me and the piece of music and a little bit of serenity.
But you also released this year A Decade of Disturbed. But sometimes people start feeling old when they release like a biography or something. Did you guys start feeling old? I mean, you saw yourself with hair in the documentary.
Start feeling old? Been feeling old for a while, my friend. It didn't start with the documentary. If anything, the documentary really just was a really nice trip down memory lane. It brought back a whole bunch of experiences and had some good times and some bad times, and it was a good reflection on the past.